Yo, welcome back to Spencer Dick Podcast, episode 1. Today we're welcoming in our first guest, Caden Fletcher.
Yo, thanks for having me, bro.
What's up? Anytime, man.
Yeah.
Super excited to get
How's
this
it going,
podcast
viewers?
started.
Yeah.
So do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Caden Fletcher. I like making money and whatnot.
We all.
Yeah.
And
That's
you're good
right.
at it too.
Thank you, bro. I
You're good at
appreciate
it,
that.
too.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna talk about a couple things,
For sure.
get this podcast rolling. First point of discussion I kind of want to talk about. The Westside Pool and Fitness Center has recently come into a large sum of money, which they used to purchase us a new cable machine.
Right. Yeah, bro. It's
And you know what? I
yeah.
haven't experienced it yet. I haven't had the pleasure of seeing or feeling this new cable machine, but I'd just like to know your thoughts on it because I know you're quite regular at the gym.
Yeah, so it's really nice. It's like brand new. The old one was broken. That's actually why this one got replaced. Man, this new one, bro. Tight, bro.
The machine tight?
Yeah, bro. It's really tight. It's really
So like a
tight.
lot of resistance then,
It's really tight. It's
So
tight.
You think it's better or worse than our previous machine?
Oh, so much better, so much tighter.
Way better, way tighter. Well, I'm
Yeah.
really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, it's nice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, like
So, next point of discussion.
yeah.
Let's just talk about what?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, no.
Yeah, can you chill out? I mean, if I'm gonna have you on this podcast.
No, I'm sorry, bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's just talk about our environment a little bit.
Yeah.
We've got this nice wall behind us. You want to talk about that at all?
We're at DT. Big things in the works.
David Thompson.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
Yeah. So we got we got an office coming up, with like more professional lighting and everything. So big things.
But
coming
everyone
for the
starts somewhere,
Darn too.
Like Walt Disney
Yeah.
started Disney in his basement.
Really.
Yep, that's where he drew Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. But he had the ghosts helping him.
He didn't even have a pen. He had to pluck the feather from his chicken.
Right. You hear what I said?
And he slaughtered a squid.
Yeah.
No,
He had the ghosts helping him. Do you know this theory?
ghosts. Yes.
Yeah,
I've
it's
heard
pretty
that.
brutal.
I've heard of that.
So do you have any ghosts helping you with this podcast? I hope not.
Not that I know of, but paranormal activity. At the end of the day, you never really know when it's there, when it's not, right?
Yeah.
Like there could be ghosts everywhere. In fact, if there's any ghosts watching this, I'd love to hear from you. You can send me an email, spencermdick@gmail.com. If there are any ghosts watching this, I'd love to hear from you.
Yo, just you saying that, it kind of reminded me, I think it's like Isaac Newton He like had a party for the future, and then he said
Ooh, I think you're thinking of Stephen Hawking.
yeah, like something like that. So
Yeah.
he sent like for the viewers that don't know, he sent like, this guy's so genius, he sent the invite the day after the party. So then if they came to the party, they're time travelers. It was like, only amazing minds could think of this one.
Yeah, and I mean, unfortunately, no one showed up. But that's only in this multiverse, though.
Yeah, of course.
In a parallel universe, who knows what happened.
Right.
So my next point of discussion I'd like to talk about, I'm sure some of you watching have heard of this, Scoot in the Loops.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I mean, he's got, big things in the works. He's always coming down. He's in every different part of town. He's in Westside, he's in Sahali. Sometimes it seems like he's, everywhere at once. He really is doing just amazing things for our community.
Yeah, and like when I saw him, I was like, oh, who's this bum, right? But
What?
then, well, yeah, and I'm ashamed to mention that, so
Right.
it's a vulnerable moment for me, but but I soon grew to love him, and in
As
fact,
we all do.
I even had the pleasure of seeing him at MacArthur Island Park one day, and he's just kind of a local celebrity. Piggybacking off this local celebrity topic, Heavy J, King of Kamloops. What are we thinking on him?
Yeah, man. I mean, he's the king for a reason, right? He's not
He
the
is.
prince. He's not the
He
queen.
really
He's the
is.
king.
Not
And
the queen.
that title really comes with some power behind it. And he had to do a lot of great things to earn his title. And he just has a lot of respect behind that name, Heavy J.
That's true. And I've seen some negative comments on his videos, it's really upsetting to me because he's the only one out here doing what he's doing. I mean, besides me, of course, the only Kamloops rapper doing this, and he has some nice music too.
Yeah.
And people are just rude online, man. That's what's wrong with today's generation. When they hide behind the screen, they hide behind that mask. I bet they wouldn't say it to his face, really, because he could do something about it, and he would.
And to build off that point, he's actually quite the tough guy. this is a bit
Yeah.
of ball knowledge here. I'm not sure if you or the viewers are gonna know about this, but he recently busted his lip. He got his lip got cut or something, and I just saw his TikTok just now, actually about an hour ago. He was eating some pasta. He had a busted lip, and he's still just eating his meal because he really is a tough guy. And I mean, you gotta do things like that to earn that title, king of
And
cameras.
here's the thing. It's a good thing he's eating that pasta because his name is Heavy J.
Right.
Right. But when I look at him, I wouldn't classify him as heavy by any means. But if he keeps eating that pasta and like even injuries like busted lip, if he just keeps pushing through that, he will soon fit his role as Heavy J.
Yeah, I'm actually glad you said that because his name is Heavy J, but I'm actually thinking he's like featherweight.
Yeah,
he
that-
just
like-
doesn't seem like a big
yeah.
guy.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at the end of the day.
Of course, right.
In fact, but it's just a misleading name. Like when I heard, I'm like, I was talking to my buddy about this Heavy J guy, and I'm like, oh, I don't know who that is. This was a long time ago, probably about a month. And I was like, Heavy J. I've never seen someone so heavy named J. But when I saw him, I was like, wow, that's a misleading name. But it's good to hear that he's been eating his pasta, getting up in those pounds.
Yeah. And Heavy J, if somehow we're blessed with you're watching this somehow.
Viewership.
Yeah. Please come join us at Westside Gym because we got this new tight machine that you will love.
That's
Heavy
true.
J.
Yeah. You want to get big? Use the tight machine. Yep.
Yeah. Brand new. Super tight.
It's very tight. Well, I mean, I haven't experienced it for myself. I think tomorrow I'm gonna pop by, do some sets on that machine. So, moving forward.
Yeah.
Next point. So, I was in the car. Caden was with me with our friend. We're not gonna mention their name, but they got a text from their mother, and it said, "thumbs up emoji." And we got thinking about this. We're like,
yeah.
how do we know if she sent the thumbs up emoji or if she sent the words thumbs up emoji, which could be very misleading in some circumstances.
Right. And I think a lot of the viewers are like kind of being skeptical over there right now. They're like, how important is this really? Well, just picture this, your shorty texts you, she says, heart emoji,
It could be disingenuous.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, like if someone's texting a big heart emoji, and it's big red heart emoji, they truly have feelings for you. But if they're texting the words red heart emoji, I mean, that's just meaningless. Those are just letters on paper. A picture, at the end of the day, a picture's worth 1,000 words.
That's what they say.
And what is emoji but a picture?
I'm glad you brought up pictures. I recently had the the due diligence of seeing the Mona Lisa, and it was just the most,
Privilege.
and it was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. So have you, what's the most beautiful painting you've seen?
So I don't know. This is kind of it's niche, but back in the day, my buddy, I'm not going to mention his name.
Thank you.
For privacy reasons. But my buddy Justin, he painted me a picture. It was a portrait of me that he painted, and it was lovely. I mean, I don't have it with me, so I can't show it. But let's just say it was a lovely photo. Maybe I'll bring it on in a future episode.
Hopefully.
But it was a lovely picture. I have it displayed in my room. And I look at it, I'm like, wow, someone cares about me so much that they would create such a beautiful painting of me, And that's probably my favorite painting because I think the Mona Lisa, it's great. It's a portrait. But at the end of the day, does anyone know who Mona Lisa was?
Right, exactly. And, when they say this, like, these paintings are so powerful, it's because really on this, like, canvas, it's quite small, really. So you can't write 1,000 words. Like, it doesn't fit on the paper.
Yeah,
so
you have to write very small.
Yeah. So by painting, it just allows you to, like, be a bit more conservative space,
It's worth 1,000 words at the end of the day.
And maybe, some, like, I would actually say the Mona Lisa's, about 1,500. Opposed to 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Just depends on, certain skills and whatnot.
Yeah, and everyone's always saying a picture's worth 1,000 words, but what about a picture of this wall? Is it really better than a beautiful picture of a landscape? Are they worth the same amount of words?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. I actually would like to say that, like, if you take a picture of this wall, maybe, like, some elementary kids will see this and they'll be, like, brought back to their childhood and
That's true.
they'll just see such a beautiful sight. So,
That's
it
true.
depends. I think every picture has value.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you got. Yeah. So right now, what's it? January 1st.
No, July.
Oh,
We're
that's what I
moving.
meant.
We're in summer. We're well in depth to summer.
That's what I meant. The J's get me confused sometimes.
Yeah,
You know,
January, June,
July. They'll get you, man. 3 with 1 letter. Let's talk about that, man. Because
Mhm.
what else you got? You mean you got August? You got nothing else with an A. So that's easy to remember.
April.
April, yeah. I mean, I actually didn't think about that. Well, I guess August is easy for me to remember because it's my birthday.
That's true. Which is coming up fast. Can we just
Yeah.
talk about what are you gonna be doing for your birthday?
I'll be in China, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What business do you have there?
You know, just visiting family, maybe
Family.
some business meetings, just really picking apart their culture.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, family is everything.
Darn tootin'.
You know. And
Yeah.
if you don't have family, I mean, what do you have? What's the point of wealth and money if you have no one to share it with?
Well, I know a lot of people say that, but I actually would still like to be very rich, even regardless of my family situation.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
But
sure.
I mean, it depends. For sure, family's important.
But would you or would you not slaughter your brother for $1,000?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's a slippery slope, right?
Yeah.
It's not about the money and the brother. It's about the fact that once you plop you pick the first apple from the tree, the rest are gonna start falling down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyone who's owned an apple tree knows that is very true.
Yeah. They all just start falling, man. So
They all fall.
I think
Once you
Adam
pick
and
one,
Eve, they know about this, so
Yep. The
Just-
forbidden fruit, Garden of Eden.
that's what I was referencing, man.
knowledge.
You know. So yeah, it's a slippery slope. So I'd have to say no. I would not.
Nice.
Would you?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have a brother. I have a half brother.
Yeah.
so he would only be worth 500.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, I mean, 500
because it's a slippery slope at the end of the day.
And I mean, in this economy, $500. What can you really get? You know.
Mm-hmm. Due to inflation, I mean, here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Stuff's way too expensive.
Brutal. Yeah.
I was in a store today.
No.
In Vancouver. Believe it or not, I woke up in Vancouver, and I'm gonna go to bed right here. Well, not precisely right in Kamloops, in my hometown.
Right.
Born and raised. But I woke up in Vancouver, and I went to some stores. A bathing ape store.
Bape for those who like slang.
Slang. And I went in there. I'm like, wow, this is quite a popular brand. I'd love to purchase myself a shirt. I walk in. I was appalled at the price of the shirt. Take a guess how much just a basic T-shirt was.
Well, I'll say back in my day, a shirt was about $20.
Exactly. But guess how much it was in today's day and age.
50? Who knows?
We're looking at more than triple that.
We talking 175?
Exactly. Precisely.
Oh, that's brutal, dude.
$175.
Yeah, but I think Bape, you get every time you buy something from Bape, you actually set a monkey free in Afghanistan. So, I mean, you're buying a life.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's more than a shirt.
That's true, but at my current financial situation, unemployed at the moment. I mean, I'm going to be working a little bit later this summer.
Good for you.
I just couldn't afford it. Yeah, I mean, I spent a lot this weekend. I purchased myself, let's just say, 1 pair of pants, 2 pairs of shorts, 3 T-shirts. So if you see me, actually, matter of fact, new OVO T-shirt on right now.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. October's very own. If you've heard of Drake, you may have heard of it. Very popular artist these days.
I'm glad you brought that up. Not really with that Drake stuff, but just the fact that being in that big city opens up so much opportunities. I don't know if there's an OVO store in Kamloops. I think
There's not. But
Right.
guess how many there are in the big city?
Let's say 2.
Exactly. Precisely.
Boom. I'm on it. I'm
Precisely.
on the money today, guys. Yeah, I mean, really just, isn't that interesting how, geolocation can provide so much different opportunities?
That's true. I mean, and you got to feel for people born in Antarctica.
Brutal.
Because they don't have OVO there at all.
Yeah, but they have lots of snowmans.
That's true.
Back in my day, I was trying to make some snowman back in here in our beautiful city of Kamloops, and unfortunately, the snow was not the right complexity,
yes.
or
Melted.
There wasn't enough snow, too hot,
Tends to
whatever.
do that.
Sometimes I was thinking dang, I wish I was in Antarctica right now.
Antarctica.
Right now.
Antarctica.
Could build a couple more beautiful snowmen.
Not to mention the people there are just incredible. Have you ever met an Antarctican?
I think so. Back in the day,
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. Um, you know,
they're beautiful. They're the ones,
there's
like their full hair is blonde, their face is
yep,
white, their eyebrows are blonde, like
blue
they're
eyes.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
they're like the alpacas or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
just it's really stunning how they're
Yeah.
able to do
They're
that.
they're stunning and they're just so down to earth. They're down to earth because they're the bottom of the earth. Down to
Nice, yeah,
earth.
yeah. Some would even say they're down to snow.
Yes, yes.
I mean, you guys see what I did there, right?
It's at the end of the day, it goes back to the four key elements. Fire, earth, water, or snow, and air. I mean, they
Yeah,
make up everything around us. I mean,
exactly.
I can say that this is made of earth because it's
Right.
stone, which comes from the earth. So if I was an earthbender, I would have this wall doing whatever I please.
Now you wouldn't be referencing Avatar: The Last Airbender, would you?
Well, here's the thing, because yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's a beautiful show. I've actually
it's
No,
wonderful.
I've watched it. Yeah.
I really enjoyed Prince Zuko's character development throughout the show. I mean, he starts off, he just wants to slaughter the Avatar, but by
Yeah.
the end, he's best friends.
Yeah, and they're creating this brand new trying to like spread the seed together.
Exactly.
They're really making this world beautiful. Not
Yeah.
our world, the Avatar world.
And I don't know if you guys noticed this. I mean, in the show, the Avatar Aang never kills anybody. He never hurts a soul. Even the Fire Lord, which is his whole goal, is
That-
to
yeah.
defeat the Fire Lord.
That was a
He
big
ends
part.
up taking away his bending abilities, but or sorry for the spoiler alert. The show's been out for
13 years or
a
something,
decade,
right? Yeah,
over a decade. But if you haven't watched it, you might want to turn the podcast off now and come back after.
Yeah, but I mean that's the beautiful thing about airbenders. It's not just Aang, but I believe that all airbenders really just
I
don't
mean,
want
it
to take
really,
a life.
it really is their way. Not to mention waterbenders.
Right,
They can
yes.
heal. They heal. That's their
Beautiful.
whole thing.
Yeah. So if you could bend one element, what would it be?
I think waterbending is most beneficial because putting their healing ability aside, I'd be an excellent doctor. I could heal anyone.
Mm,
But if you think about it, air is around us.
right.
But like, what is air without water?
You're
there's-
talking about condensation and whatnot.
Well, yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. If you want to splash somebody,
Mm,
you can bend the water. But if you want to lift somebody up, you can turn the water to ice.
right,
It's a solid
right.
liquid. And what is steam but water?
Exactly. Now,
So that's 3 states of matter that you can bend.
right.
Not to mention blood bending.
No, but let's not
It's-
talk about
it's-
that.
it's awful
It's
controversial.
a bit,
It's awful
yeah,
controversial.
Yeah. We don't want to get too political here.
Yep. Sorry.
But I will say that personally, for me, I think firebending, no, because firebending, in our world we got guns. Firebending is really just for fighting, but we got guns. Like, the blicky will stop the firebending.
Yeah.
Airbending, in my humble opinion, I think is kind of useless. Like everything that waterbending can, everything that airbending can do, waterbending can do better, in my humble opinion. But I still would want to be a waterbender. I would want to be an earthbender.
Really?
Because in our day and age, you got some construction jobs, speed the process up. I can help develop certain communities. I definitely would be an earthbender to give back to my community.
That makes sense. You could build structures.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with the
Beautiful
earth.
ones, to say the
With
least.
the earth, you could build this wall right here. You could build 1,000 of these walls
Yeah, I mean, I can make us chairs. I can make
just
us,
like that.
anything. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So that leads me into my next point. We have you can't see it. There's a Starbucks cup out of frame, and I was thinking earlier. My birthday was about a month ago, little less, but about a month, just roughly. I received, not going to say who gave it to me, but I received a $15 Starbucks gift card, which I was so grateful for. But previously, Starbucks, I've known, is quite expensive, and I was thinking, how many drinks could I truly buy with a $15 Starbucks card? And I did some research. I asked around, and at the end of the day, it depends what drink.
Right. I mean, that's how they'll get
But
you. Go on.
it could be less than 2. Can you believe that?
Less than 2.
It could be less than 2.
That's insane.
I was kicking it at the airport in Ottawa. I'm not going to get into that right now. It's a lovely city. But I was kicking it at the Ottawa airport, ready to return home to Kamloops. But to pass the time, I was like, wow, let me get myself a Starbucks drink. I got up there. I looked at their menu, and I saw some nice looking items. I saw lemonade. You
No.
gather yourself.
I'm sorry about that.
I saw a triple unicorn lemonade boba, and I'm like, wow, that looks delicious. But I'm not a seasoned Starbucks enjoyer, so to speak.
Oh, sorry. Can I bring something up?
Yeah.
So I just want to say, so you have this Lululemon keychain, right? And
Not
now-
on me. Not on me.
Not
But
on you,
yes,
but you own one.
It's at my house.
And now you're going around just ordering like these triple unicorns, right? Rainbow unicorns. Like,
Yes.
don't you think this is kind of going down a slippery slope
Slippery
here?
slope. Well, okay. I think Starbucks.
I don't know.
I think people make Starbucks out to be very feminine, but at the end of the day, it's just everyone needs drinks to survive. Everyone needs fluids.
Can I pause you for a second?
Yeah, of course.
It's not that I have something against Starbucks. It's just like, if you go to Starbucks, you order the Volcano Blast. Sure, man, go ahead. But if you go and you order this unicorn triple rainbow, it's like what are you doing, man?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Let me set the scene. I've never been to Starbucks. I don't know what they sell.
Okay.
I see the menu. It looks delicious. It has little boba bubbles at the bottom, and it's colorful, like purple and orange, and pink even.
So you're a grown man. You could be working instead you're drinking a pink drink.
Well, I believe. This could confuse some viewers. I believe Starbucks sells something called a pink drink. Let's clear the air here. It was not a pink drink.
Just a pink
It was a
colored drink.
Pink colored.
Yeah, I'm
beverage,
sorry about that.
of sorts. But yeah, I mean, it looked delicious. I don't know Starbucks orders. That was one of the only pictures they had up there. So it was either I buy something blind, I don't really know what I'm getting, or I see something that looks great. But anyway, back to my point. I don't know the sizes. I know they have a somewhat unorthodox naming system at Starbucks when it comes to sizing. So I just say the largest size, which turns out to be a triple TTT Trento size, which I didn't know is ginormous.
I can't help but notice it seems like we got some lurkers back there.
Can we address the elephant in
Is
the room?
is
please?
anyone out there that wants to join the podcast? You're free to come in. Guys, I don't know if the mic is picking this up, but we
Anyway.
can definitely hear some crittly creepers crawling around back there.
It could be a bear.
Hopefully
At the end of the day.
not.
Well, hopefully not.
Yeah, that's what I was
That
trying to say.
could throw a real wrench in the podcast. Anyway, we're going on a tangent here. At the end of the day, I end up ordering this massive Starbucks drink, and it's huge, and it's just full of sugar. And I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But it comes time to pay. Take a guess.
I'd say $4 is already
No.
excessive for a drink.
We're talking double.
Double digits?
No, we're talking double 4.
Brutal.
We're
Damn-
talking around $8 for
That's
this drink.
damn near double digits.
This is why I'm saying with my $15 gift card, one drink is $8. 2 drinks would be 16.
It's impossible.
You can't get 2 drinks with a $15
Right,
Starbucks card,
right.
which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's these big chains, just charging you up the wazoo.
That's right. I mean, that's how they'll get you. This capitalistic, society. It's really getting the best of us.
But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do?
That's
We're
right.
just the sheep,
That's right. Ba ba ba.
and I would have bought it if it was $1. I would have bought it if it was $10 because they started making my drink before I even got a chance to pay. So what am I gonna tell them? I'm not gonna pay. That's just a waste.
Yeah, man. These Starbucks employees are just cute little guys. Like they're looking at you, they're smiling. So what are you gonna say? Like, no, I want your hard work to go down the sink. Nah, man. I mean, if they make it, you gotta pay. That's just rule number one.
Yeah. That's all I have to say about Starbucks. I mean, I'm looking forward to spending my $15 Starbucks card. Maybe on something a little less feminine.
So you got about $7 left.
Well, no, I didn't have the card at that time. That was before my birthday. I paid that out of pocket.
Brutal.
Out of pocket,
Right.
I paid $8 for a Starbucks drink.
Yeah.
It took it. My pockets were certainly a lot lighter after that one. But
I'll tell you.
I'm excited to spend this card. I mean, it might be something less feminine.
Should be. Definitely should
Maybe
be.
without unicorn in the name.
Mm.
I'm thinking like lava,
I like that.
explosion,
I like that.
dragon.
Yeah, and
Fruit.
I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting you, but
No, go ahead.
I kind of want to use this as a cutaway to Dairy Queen. I'm aware that they have a drink called the Moo Latte.
Moo latte.
I just want to get your opinion. As a grown man, should you be ordering a Moo Latte?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. it's a slippery slope.
Mm.
Because first it's moo latte. What's next?
Yeah,
Girl latte.
that's right. I mean, you're
And
all the way
that's
there.
just feminine. That's
Right. Yeah, but I mean, moo as in cow, cow as in milk. Like, I mean, I see what they were doing there. It's pretty witty, but you know, as a man, there should be nothing witty about your drink. You should, you
Yeah.
know, get there for the nutrients and then get out. You know, no funny business. Yeah, yeah.
And what's contained in a moo latte? Does it have chocolate, cream? What's in there?
Yeah, man. As a
I've
grown
never
man,
I've never had the pleasure.
Yeah. No, I mean, you've had the pleasure of not having it, man. As a grown
Oh.
man, you don't need to be mooing while you're drinking all this cream, man. I mean, you know, black coffee, in and out, man. Simple as that.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
you don't need this extra tiddlywinks on your latte. You know.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be drinking it for the experience. You should be drinking it for the effect.
Yes.
You should
Exactly.
be drinking for taste. You know, if you're ordering a latte, you want the caffeine in your system. I mean, some could argue that's not good for you, but people have busy lives. You know, at the end of the day, it's just what's the cost going to be? My heart will give out sooner, or I won't have the energy to make business deals. You know.
Exactly. And business should always come first.
But you know, if you're doing it, you shouldn't enjoy it. You shouldn't enjoy drinking your coffee. At the end of the day, black is the way to go.
Tight. Yeah, so black is the way to go. I just want to ask you, is there anything like racial behind that, or simply just
Absolutely not.
just referring to the coffee there?
Referring to the coffee there, yeah. And I mean, you know,
I'm glad we
What-
cleared that up.
I don't know if you know this. Cows that produce milk
Mm.
are always girls. So if you're adding
Yeah.
milk to your latte,
Mm.
to your coffee, at the end of the day, what are you saying? I'm just a girl because
Yeah.
only girls produce milk.
I mean, milk is just it's a slippery slope. It's a dangerous game to play because even if you were getting milk from a guy cow, then you're just drinking another guy's cream, right? So
That's true.
it's really a lose-lose
That'd be
situation
ridiculous.
there.
Well, what about a transgender cow?
Yeah. That's like, I think that's that fine line in
That could be
between
fine
where
line.
you know it could be slightly acceptable to drink some transgender
That's
milk.
true. Transgender cow.
Yeah.
I've never had the pleasure of meeting a transgender cow, but if there are any watching, feel free to drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you.
Mm.
Yeah. So how does that work exactly? A transgender cow.
Well, so I think a normal cow has about 8 teats. So a transgender will just have about 7 to be that odd one out.
Oh.
And then it will have a bit of a Johnson, but it's also
Yep.
got all the teats, so it's just it's a
Mhm.
mix of both. It's really a you know, I don't want to offend any, but I would say it's a
Yeah.
freak of nature for it to, you know.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that was a
yeah,
bit harsh.
yeah.
You know, I
I
know
don't say
what
freak of nature. I'd say
a
I'd say
beautiful
different but
mistake.
beautiful.
Yeah,
but beautiful.
Exactly. They're the black duck or whatever, the ugly duckling.
The black sheep.
Yeah, they're the black sheep of the
Away from the crowd. But you know, without black sheep, we wouldn't have Elon Musk. Elon Musk was the first one to say, "Hey, I'm gonna make a Tesla." Everyone else was like, "No, I'm not making a Tesla." Elon was like, "Yes, I'm gonna make a Tesla." And
Right.
now we have Tesla, we have Cybertruck, we have SpaceX, we have X, we have Twitter. He took it, chopped it up, and made it X.
Yeah, but is that really beneficial? I mean,
No.
Yeah. I also saw like the Cybertruck when he was testing it. He threw a rock at the window.
Ooh,
and
this is breaking news. I saw this the other
Yeah,
day. I think
and
this happened the other like a week ago.
He threw the rock at the window and it went straight through, right?
Yeah, and you gotta feel for the guy. That got to be embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
You know, he's worked his whole life to build this truck,
Exactly.
and he just breaks the window.
A bit of backstory: he actually wanted the window to be bulletproof.
Yes.
So this rock was supposed to be
But a
light
rock
work.
isn't a bullet.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be light work.
It's so no. Well, here's the thing.
All the
Who
density.
knows if he shot a bullet? We still don't know if it's bulletproof. We know it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
rock proof.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Could be bulletproof. At the
Now,
end of the
I
day.
don't know who you're dealing with, but I'd actually rather have my car be rock-proof than bulletproof. It just
Well,
seems like more of a...
It's really it's case to case basis. At the end of the day, I mean,
Yeah.
are you driving on bullets or are you driving on rocks?
Yeah, and I mean, that depends. We'll let the, viewer discretion.